2 weeks ago.
2 weeks
The last time we came, I couldn't see it from those guys. I'm sorry. It's been for years.
What is it?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Okay.
Well, we call it all the time up. You hear about? Oh, yeah.
Good morning, Judge. Are you feeling better?
Yeah. Please. You want anything application? 1 second. So, of course, me. There's no. 2, 5, 1, 6, 7, 7, 1.
We're not going to be covering the next, it's this time.
Thanks. Ready?
Yes,
Let's roll, notes.
Spanish speaker.
Oh,
Sorry, I kept the gloves on.
okay.
Everything are 2 days.
Hey, remember that minute?
It's in your queue. The
Findings of fact? Okay, great.
I don't think she did this by
Will you, like, listen to the grand and I would get
After or, Yeah.
Thank you. And it's coming through. I'll run one to go.
On the 16th, is
Open that comes there.
Yep.
Earlier this month, because he had a BVR, the janitor said, because he was adamant that no drinking or anything, so they did a urine test. And on the 16th, when he took the urine test, he came back negative. So he was set for bond forfeiture today. He's here. We're just hoping that the court, since he tested negative, that we can reset and go on our merry way.
So he tested positive on December 31st, New Year's Eve, right?
That's my understanding.
And then when did he take the urine test?
The 16th, sir.
Okay, that's 2 weeks later. Of course he's going to be negative 2 weeks later.
We
Herman,
brought it in as soon as we got the BVR.
is it, can you bring him up?
Yeah, absolutely. He's a Spanish speaker.
That's okay, bring him up.
Para casi no vamos. Do you mind if I translate?
Please.
And he came with his employer as well. He has like 2 different, I don't know if you remember.
No.
Okay, no worries. Yeah, it was. Because he has an interlock, he's a commercial, he drives for a company that does a lot of catering and stuff as well. And she is a very active employer that would not allow anyone to drive with any alcohol in her system.
You know,
Entiende.
or you should know,
Debe-
every single thing that you put in your body.
Cosa que ponga-
I don't care what your excuse is. If I ever find that you have a positive result again, I'm going to lock you up. Do you understand?
Entiende.
Absolutely no tolerance in this case, Mr. Ramos. Do you understand?
He's saying he understands, Judge, while you're talking.
Okay. I don't give a rat's behind what his excuse is next time, Herman.
That's about it.
He tests positive, I'm locking you up. That's it.
That's solamente.
All right?
Thank you.
Judge, were you ready for the Spanish arraignment? He does have an attorney. What he was,
What's the name?
Mary Madrid is the attorney.
Do we know if Mario's going to be here today?
I'm not sure. The defendant is on page 20. It's a BPO. But the issue with this one is he's in custody and he has gone out. So I don't know that the attorney knows to come with this.
Valdez Gonzalez, come up. Mr. Valdez Gonzalez, you were charged with violation of a bond condition or protective order. You are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. Do you know if your lawyer is going to be here today?
Yes.
Take a seat for him in the jury box. We'll wait for him to get here and then we'll do probable cause at that point in the jury box. I don't want to lose him. Thank you, Blessing.
That's right.
There's a Martinez on the docket that has a BVR. Is Marcus's client?
Yes, Judge, he was waived today because it was just a regular court date. I told
So-
him about the BBR and he asked to put it on for Wednesday because they're in trial Monday.
Okay.
So Wednesday, the
So yeah, SFBF.
the results,
Yes, okay.
negative, okay, yes.
So that's the 5th, right?
And you got to modify the vote as well.
All right, is discovery complete?
I have to check the video on that to make sure. We looked at it yesterday. But we're kind of doing the video. So
Did the state make any offers?
I do not think. Neither of them.
Then tell me I'm gonna make.
I'll have to.
Good morning. One second. Sorry about that. Yes. Do you want to call him the sign? Spanish?
Yes.
Looks like everything's been done.
Very happy.
Can I give you my, army card? Yeah. And I can get attached to it. What's your, my 7452? Thank you. When you're my first name, you need to. Okay. Morning, Judge.
Hey, come on up. Whoa.
Doing all right?
Wow. What a blast.
Can I come shake your hand?
Come on.
Good to see you.
How are you, Brian? Great to see you, man. It's been, great to see you, man. It's been too long.
Yeah, you too.
How are things? Great. Yeah, I guess you don't come down here too much, but that's all right. We're happy to have you. That's where it's at.
Yeah.
That's where it's at.
We have some wrongful death cases, plant cases.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
they're take a lot longer to get to it.
Voluminous too as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just been.
Are you working with someone else? Or are you just on your own doing it?
You've been freedom. Used to work in the public defender's office.
I know the name.
Yeah, he came in, back in, right, maybe 3 years ago. So we do have like a criminal docket.
That's where it's at.
Yeah.
That's where it's at, man. I mean, I'm telling you, that's a smart move.
Yeah. I'm approaching on Brett where it is.
Where?
I gotta call him up to the council.
Okay, I'll sign it, whatever you guys need. Is it old?
No, it's not all, Judge. From December 28th.
Whatever you want.
Okay, just file a motion to.
Okay.
And, the state passing the case, so.
Got it? Okay, whatever you need.
Just that.
Yeah,
That and
have
a
fun.
court date, that's pretty
Yeah,
much it.
absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, I have one file. Oh, you want to? Yeah. I'll put it on.
Okay. Is it on docket today or no?
Yes, sir.
Great. Okay, so just whatever you guys, just,
Where? Yeah.
And you're gonna.
I found on docket, what's the case number?
Okay, I'll put it in your file.
all right, I'll send it for you now, Brandon.
Thanks, Judge.
Good to see you, man.
Page 35. What's on there? Last name? Oh, I'm looking for the last name, Walton.
Oh, yeah.
That's where I'm going.
Oh, sorry.
I'll see what.
Yeah. So you can stay on. All right. I know.
I'll be back.
Okay.
That was the other one. You see a little? Okay. The course loaded. I told you where, Judge signed. And I found out why it's already out there. It's. And they're starting
It's all right, Vic, just go ahead and reset it. Yeah.
anything pulled up yet. And stuff.
Oh, it's phone, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want the date? I can give you from Monday after, June 24th.
I'll see it.
Yeah, get on to Thursday.
No, sure.
Please.
I'll still come drop.
There's two names.
Hey, so Joseph, on the writ case,
Yes, sir.
the DA is going to file a nollie.
No, okay.
So just be on the lookout, and then if you don't mind putting it in, and then I'll sign. Okay.
Yeah.
Right after we have That's Where? Come on up. Oh, I don't find you in the subjects. Yeah. In the part, you can do that. Yeah. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge. See you.
All right, you too, Brandon. Take care, man.
Like you say, we're making
It's already is, so it's not getting it, you know, to be able to see
Yeah, it should be. I have no, well, it's moody. Sometimes it turns on, sometimes it doesn't turn on.
They were playing with it yesterday because they were getting ready to.
For the trial? Yeah, so they probably hit a button on that.
Yeah, it is, not even honest.
I don't know.
You can, it's for the landscape until the right. If you want to stand beside. Yeah, it's right, it's right next to your.
Maybe probably the last one.
Oh, see, that's not the chance for you. Yeah.
I know. Oh, no. It's all on CD.
Just stop.
Hey, get ready. There's a ton of BBRs.
I was hoping you'd be just so already on.
I'm putting them.
Maybe not.
For those minimums and information, right now, the information pages give to the state, see if they can, like, just look over, like, hey, some of the states,
Hey, did you get the email by Fair Roberts?
Yes.
Okay. Did you file a BVR? Has a BVR been filed on that or no?
I think Steve Roberts.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, the video is attached to that email.
I'll just approach and make sure everything's okay on it.
Is it not reviewed?
I see it.
The time is okay. Just call us and policy.
Did you get it? Just wanted to double check. I've got everything signed and it's cross T's and dot I's.
That's what
One second. If you're okay. I don't think you're inside. No, all I need is your right thumb on the blue light that's down low. All right. And now approach.
Okay. Your Honor, approaching for brief.
Absolutely.
This one's on page 11.
Oh, Richard. Yes.
Good morning, Mr. Kimmy.
Or
Mr. Kimmy, you're charged with assault bodily injury. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You guys have worked out an agreement. They're offering you 3 days in jail with credit for the 1 day that you've done. You need to understand, sir, that this charge will go on your record. It's going to be there for the rest of your natural born life. From now on, you are facing a minimum of 90 days in jail for any new cases that you pick up. Do you understand?
yes.
You give up a lot of rights by entering this agreement. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, you can never change this. It will stay like this for the rest of your life. You sure you want to do this?
Yes, sir.
All right, how do you plead to the offense of assault? Guilty or not guilty?
Good.
I'm going to find you guilty. I will follow the agreement, send you to it. Good luck to you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Garza.
Oh, Mr. Kimmy, I want to give you a collection form to take downstairs. Want to see something or have a pay?
Third period, for the state. We take the period on Friday. And that's, she showed up and then, she didn't even want to preserve.
Do you want to do run CC or have them?
That's fine. You can do that.
Run CC, okay.
Yeah.
Behind the elevators. So if you go behind the elevators, it'll be collections, classroom, right next to the cafeteria, and the papers on the quick counter. Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Garza, great to see you, man. Hey, how are you? Hey,
Yes. I know it's a bad discussion. I guess we didn't make sure. What did you decide?
hey, Mario, we need to do a PC on this case.
State's going to dismiss it.
We're dumping it, Judge.
Are you dumping?
Yeah, you know what happened is we pled for he was on probation for family violence robbery. We pled it on Thursday. There's no GPS, no contact with complaining witness. And I think the officer had come in on what were bond violations to present it as a new case on the same day he pled. So it's kind of a miscommunication. So he ended up getting filed on. He just pled to it. And so the state looked at it. We talked yesterday. So I appreciate it.
Thanks, Gabe. Appreciate it. Yeah, all right.
Thanks a lot for looking.
So he goes with you.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, let me just make sure I get that file. I thought I filed it yesterday, but I don't think I maybe I just didn't.
I think that's all that has to be right. It's just
I don't know. Yeah, because I think they were gonna use that for an 11B and felony.
yeah, we were going to have a notice on Friday. Oh, hold on.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, have a good day.
You too.
Essentially, the later than I'm passing as the camera for next year. When Mr. Chesnut then the David takes over the sensitivity of the field. There's one of the future.
All right, I just filed it, Judge.
Say it again?
I just filed that.
Yeah, you trying to. 663. I mean, I don't know. Once I got it, so once you leave, just ensure. That's what I'm saying. Oh, it's good.
Hill on the docket also has a bond violation. I'm assuming that's a waived appearance as well. It's page 9, top of page 9. There's a BVR, so,
Bill and Duncan?
no, just Hill. So I'm sending an email now that I'm going to put it on for Monday. Okay.
Are you writing the day on the VDR?
Yes, Monday, February 3rd, 2025. Yeah, and then I'm attaching you to it as well, so you see.
Oh, you know, the kind of for diners or whatever, is that what you want?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you need any other guidance and DVD documents or anything?
I don't know what I'm.
I don't know if you say all, but.
No, yeah, I'm something what I'm stuff.
Whenever you're doing your gifts, when you first talk to them, ask them for photos and video, and then what I need to do is they send you anything you want. It says photos and videos to keep on, pulling out the problems, and it's all anything like that. So remember, and then ask them if they want residencies, restriction, or no contact with different people. They just have to get their address, if they say yes.
Right.
And then it's helpful for us for you to comply with law conditions.
That's right. Perfect. Oh, I anticipate that.
Yeah. So all I did was rip the DVD. My God, it was like
Yeah,
there.
it's, I call it. Other than things I do, I'll leave you. Maybe hard. It's up, I'll leave you. Or whatever we got, you were discussing. There's no. We know, we are. Tossing it there. Or you need to. Quality.
All right, so there's, I'm with the format and this thing.
No.
I've never been able to have it, and you text this to the answer. Who am I gonna be with that? Do you want the house number? Is it probably next spot in there? We're gonna shop or anything? Yeah, come on, resign. I got this healthy block if you want some. Yeah. Okay, if there is quinoa. Oh, massive chunk, so just take whatever you want. I'll take a chunk of the chunk. Yeah, okay. That's okay. Yeah, he says, I'm going to kill him, but I don't know. Yeah, it's still a long Monday. Hey, we're finally get to clear up the queue a little bit though.
That's what I'm trying to do, little by little.
Oh, yeah, that's just, really.
Tell me when you want me to start putting people on Tuesday.
Now.
Really?
You're at 80 already.
Okay, let me put this last flow in on Monday,
Okay.
and then I'll start putting on Tuesday.
So that's good.
When is that one yesterday over second? When is it?
Right, that's it. She also just has to just pay attention to your.
Oh, this guy's got for it on the 6th, so I'm gonna leave it on the 6th.
I'll get our best in here.
Or fine, you got one of the years.
Language, and then we got our public.
I think it's just wanting to check about the sun.
I see your greets yesterday. It's not there. She just bring one for us. Yes. What do you do? So it's his name. Okay. What was the question I asked you? You think that? That was the rules. That was the one all this information. I selected to put it as
It's amazing. It's a good pancake.
Judge, could you sign this, fugitive bond?
Yeah, give me 1 second.
They're gonna take the bail.
How come on these BVRs they're not attaching defense counsel?
I think they're not. And hopefully the only reason should be if we don't have the defense counsel's information.
There's always.
Okay, Judge, we're trying to send this one down. Can you sign it real quick, please? We're calling for inmates. Thank you. The one you said 5,000?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'd like to be in the and trying to add. So your case, he said, oh, good, yeah, because I just one for next week's trials. And if you move for the. Yeah, look at this one, you can see. This guy is gonna come out, it's gonna be next week.
Everyone's good. They will set that for the 18th, which is the year as not thing for the.
This is Steve's meeting yesterday.
Yes.
Okay. I didn't know that we were resetting them too. They couldn't do it without talking to us, but they get to do that because they can say reset them if they want. So I don't know what's best.
That's not how I'm recording. We usually like work together, but this is how.
No, for sure. But it's always what my, it's always what they want. It's very bad. Everybody all can, look at everything. What do you want? It's all. We can honestly, we can talk about together, and then my case is understanding the game. That's what I just said. Yeah, I was like, you don't, I would do that. You never know. Yeah. And then forget all about sense for sure. Yeah. Why?
I don't tolerate it today.
No.
Okay. I felt so.
Judge, on all the ones that you've sent the emails on recently, I went through them and defense is attached to all of them.
I added them.
Oh, you added them?
I
Okay.
mean, some of them they're missing, some of them they add, you know. I guess it's on the
Yeah, I was
person.
trying to catch the ones that didn't have them so that I could notify our.
Okay.
So if you see any ones, let me know, and I'm sure they're all the same for me. Because address someone.
Yeah, Libby's got her, she said. I'm sorry, yeah. That's the mentality. Yeah, right. Well,
Anyway, I don't know where I was, I just started.
it's, yeah. Awesome.
Okay.
More good.
Yeah.
See, much credit. My guy's got last injury. Let's do it. I had up. Yes. At our this team. Oh, the guys. Shadows. Oh, there's more there. Basically. You're not allowed to be in there. Just one guy with like close to minutes. Outside down there. He did actually, honestly, flex it out and be like that. See. It's a
Yeah, I heard that.
that same so yeah, just probably something to do that. The case file means residence. March 2014. Executive file right at 12:44. Accepted. So long that. Everything else, you can press it around. You will find it's only but yeah,
Or take out.
it says the I have. We have a 30-day offer. But I have a note in here from the summer that the 30 days is a time certain. I don't have really know. I said, "Wow, is that out of time?"
Out of town time, when I click on his half day shit on, so it's that he was in jail from March 29, 2024 to April 2022, so it's before this off. And my only thing is done is that I also keep this food and it seems if there's sort of those are disturbance the recording party since we for the food, it's been for the message.
It's hard to reach his
No. Hey. No. I don't think you're listening attention. I think this is a joke.
Do we have, is Abel going to have any cases on tomorrow's docket by chance? Do you know? He has someone who has a BVR, but he's in custody on the felony case. So I don't know if the felony court took him in, but
Yes, he has a case on for tomorrow.
okay.
Save my own time. Right. Jeez. Parents.
That's what they said.
I need to ask her something.
It's a very.
Yesterday, I thought it was taken because that's not what you can do. Question. Yeah, that's not. So, this guy was taking.
Judge, we had a BBR for Proctor yesterday. We addressed it in all violation, but I'm not doing insurance and about. I think we gave her regular reset. I don't know what she wanted to do.
Oh, I need to see it. So let me see. Do you have a cause number?
Yes.
Bear with me. Hold on.
Sorry.
Give me 1 second. Okay, what is it?
253-7720.
He's in custody. He's in jail.
So we take him in. Proctor was in custody yesterday.
Right, so can you put him on for tomorrow?
Oh,
No one ever addressed, he's on bond for a terroristic threat.
yesterday.
Who did?
Judge.
Andrews?
Addressed it yesterday.
Okay,
There were POs done, but it was paper, so maybe it's just not imaged yet. But I don't think she.
so she didn't do anything with the bond on the first case. Okay, so I'm going to leave it as is. I'm not going to touch what she did, but he needs conditions if he gets released.
It's so council upon resolution, and it is required.
Right, and then well, I reinstated his bond already once too.
Oh, yes, I do remember now. She said,
Hey, did you do the garden interlock paperwork and stuff? Yeah, it's a DWS second, so. Oh, no, I'm sorry, it's a first. I'm sorry, don't. It's a first. I didn't realize. Okay.
this magistrate conditions, sorry, Judge. Do you have an interlock on them from the magistrate?
I'm going to leave as is what the magistrate did. He's in custody now. We'll address it if he gets out.
So are we going to
Just-
want to address this vehicle?
Yeah, if he gets out. We'll address it later.
Oh, right, like, sorry, but you said, I was thinking,
So I'm going to put it on for 2/3. He's on for next week, so I'm going to put it on for 2/3.
Then maybe it doesn't happen.
okay. Right, okay, sounds good.
Instead of state one of those conflicts. Right, yes, what you're saying, there's supposed to be a time to do it. Yeah, no, we wanted to. I have a point. Still have
Like, all the fence is down and it's. Oh, the key there's like the right. No, it's like, just so I'm sorry.
when I got into the exam, it's a joke.
The only reason I was having that, yeah, because it was like, oh, yeah, also, like, yeah, I like that.
Yeah. For sure, that's just, I'm confused why.
I agree.
And there's, I'm like, what was the assault story, why did they pick up the radio and the ABI or something?
I know, yeah, it's like.
This is a classic one.
Yeah, and I haven't actually crossed the house the assault.
So like, I don't complain.
That's Spain. Absolutely. 8 countries.
And then it was the same line as this class C assault situation.
Taking too much time.
Council,
Yes, yeah. I've got Mr.
And then you were saying, I think it was a concert.
It's
And yes, we look at this credit. One day.
That one's already submitted for four.
And about a day. Well, this one we can have. This is the scheme. Yeah. Yeah. Well, in general, these days are better fine, but it's for the 3%.
Oh, he's here, I didn't know he was here. Oh, yes, I'm sorry.
And if I see how much time this guy has, for some reason I think it's one.
Is this for?
Roll. Oh, because they just asked you. Was it one day? All right.
That's true. You want to do it?
No, because it's 180 days, he's waiting to do at 180, then he'll be able
Got your email, what's that?
I am.
Oh,
Where is it?
It's a lot.
Day after the party, we're just doing it set for 2-4.
Hey, guys,
2-5.
do you have a Jamarcus Jones back there? Do you mind checking?
No, Judge, she's felony today.
Okay, I guess, can you roll him to tomorrow? Do you mind? No, don't. There's no rush, really. It's, let them do what they're gonna do, and, they take a lot longer than we do anyway, so it would cramp them.
If you want, I'll show you. I'll figure this out.
Yeah.
That's right. But I'm just finished this.
Okay. Which ones?
Hey, look at the queue.
Is it clean?
Nearly.
Overachieve.
Man, I haven't seen you guys again in a while.
Yeah. Man, for all these tubies, I need it. Damn tubies.
Oh, my, yeah, nice.
Yes, ma'am. I think I'm second today. Emailed you.
I'm sorry?
I emailed you.
I did. I saw that. We'll be here Monday. Can I approach? Can I talk to you about Mr. Skillman? He's on Skillman.
Still, okay.
He's on today's docket.
Sure.
Can I get a short reset or second 2 week for bond forfeiture so he can finish his class?
Do you have good contact with him?
Yes.
Is he here?
He is not here today.
What's left?
He just needs to finish the class. And the reason that it got so old is he was debating taking this to trial and we had to get the discovery packet and that took a while. But then after we got.
So you've had, I mean, they've had, when did he start doing it? When did he start? When did he accept the offer to take the class?
At the last setting.
Because I have it like beginning of December,
Yes.
right?
Just with the holidays, Judge, things get pushed to the side.
How long do you want?
Can you just give me 2 weeks? It'll be shorter than that.
Got it. If it's not done, he's going to be here super SFBF, right? Because it's over 200.
Okay.
If he doesn't have it done, I'm going to roll him day for day till he gets it
It
done.
will.
All right. Okay.
So what case?
Got it.
Skillman.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. I should have been up here earlier.
No. I should have talked to you. I didn't know if you were starting trials.
Okay.
Sorry about it.
No, you're good. You're welcome. And she lives fire. With the kids? Yeah, your daughter doesn't be a citizen, but for me. And then you'll see. Oh. On the. So where are you at? I should say that. Yeah, so good.
She didn't want to change. Yeah, he's in custody. They've got.
Oh, that's a good case.
Yes.
Okay.
I would just.
Yeah, I would say the four and the house.
Judge Anderton. That's, yeah, I don't know.
Well, no, for sure, just,
I mean, he is.
I'm comfortable with this, I get your issue, but this is scary. I mean, I could get rid of infected, just have me on Monday, and anger management, and just do that. And
That's still.
service.
So now this is the other. Let's see.
I hear you, but.
Hey.
Morning, Your Honor. May I approach?
Morning, Sheila.
How are you?
Hey, your guy here is in felony today, so we're gonna roll him tomorrow. You okay with that? Okay.
Mr. Jones, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think he has a new case, so I'm assuming I'll get appointed on that and then
Oh, you seem so.
BVR on his.
Yeah, it's a good case, right? Something like that. I mean,
Yeah, he has a few felonies.
we can address it tomorrow.
Okay.
What you got? What else?
I have Mr. Alvis Alexander,
Okay.
and I have a cause number when you're ready. He was on yesterday's docket. The cause number is 2530808.
Is it felony warrant?
He's in custody.
Oh,
I don't know why it hasn't cleared his warrant. I think his felony court date is
guys.
March 18th.
Can you look?
March 18th, yes.
253-0808. Mine shows us in warrant status. Can you? What?
I'll confirm you.
Please. Is he in custody or is it still warrant status?
He was on yesterday's docket and he was in the holdover.
Okay, great.
This is for Albus Alexander?
Yes.
What would you like?
So you did revoke his bond back, let me see, I know it was last year, and it's set at 5,000. I think his felony bond is 2,500. He's been in custody a few weeks. His mom is trying to bond him out. She was here yesterday, but she's not here today. And so she wanted me to ask if we could possibly lower his bond. And I know he did mess up by not taking the drug test back when it was revoked. He did have an ankle monitor. So he's 18, he's been in there for 2 weeks, and he's got the pending felony, which is, it's not the same transaction.
Here now?
He's not here now. He was here yesterday, and Judge Andrews didn't want to.
Let's do this. Let's put him on for tomorrow. I want to admonish him and talk to him. And then I'm not against it, but I want to talk to him and get through to him that just how are we going to continue, But I'm open for sure.
I understand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay?
All right, that'll work.
Okay.
Thank you.
Shane, thanks.
Happy, Lunar New Year.
Today's the Lunar New Year, right? Chinese New Year? Lunar New Year?
Oh, no. Is that today?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
The Year of the Snake.
Actually read it yesterday.
No,
Where's the party?
I was born on Groundhog Day, but it was the Lunar New Year, so I always like it.
All right, now is, Judge, the queue looks good now, so it looks nice.
Better.
We took care of the check. We'll follow the sign. Almost done with this. We're just done with it. When I'm very excited, I'll ask her.
Hey, how'd that case work out, Max? Your young lady with the Atlanta?
Here to talk about it right now.
Is it still going on over there or what?
Yes. And so I know we are not going to get the time for that, which.
Did it get reset again?
It ended up going, no, she's pleaded.
She pled?
Oh, no, she has pled, but she has not been sentenced. And so sentencing isn't going to be till May. I know we're not going to get that far, so I'm not worried, trying for that. I'm going to talk, we were texting about it just now.
You do what you need to do.
I'll update you. Probably here.
It's just, I'm curious as to if that's still
She
open.
completed already.
He was really scared.
But then the sentencing's not till May.
Right.
As you can imagine, someone like that is difficult to like deal with sometimes. So like she was supposed to come to the office yesterday to go over everything and then she sent me her stuff, had to do something for the federal thing. And so it's been a bit of a headache. So I'll give you a full update.
Hey, Judge.
How are you, man?
Judge, I'm here on Janiyah Smith.
Okay.
Judge, this was a case that she'd gone working on a while ago, and today is her arraignment day. She's long gone. She's
Is she here?
yes.
All right, do you mind bringing her up?
Let's start this call with this. Did you have any?
Every time you miss court, all you do is give free money to bonding companies. That's all you do. Every time you miss court. Really, if you have a ton of money, wonderful. But every time you miss, that's all you're doing. Giving them free money.
And, wait, no one?
He told me, well, Brad.
This case is 450 days old. Do you have an offer on this case?
Judge, I was just speaking with her about it. There is a PPI offer on there for online vetting. So, I mean, even a short reset, we could get this case resolved.
Is it, how long of a BIP is that?
I think it takes like 6 hours to do.
Okay, I'd give you until next week to get it done. But if you don't have it done, I'm going to immediately set your case for trial. And I'm going to tell you now, with as many times as you've taken off, as old as this case, you're extremely lucky that they've even offered this to you in the first place. Right? For you not to take this, I mean, really, you have a week. You understand? Okay?
Thank you,
All right,
Judge.
yes.
Thank you.
Hey, Mackenzie, do you mind, can I give you a cost number?
Yeah.
Please? Tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready.
It's 254-9398. We have to do probable cause on it. Do you mind, Judy?
Yes.
Just cite and release, please.
So this case has not been screened yet, so I will read from the dim sum range. So
Please.
that's my notes. Okay.
Yeah.
On Tuesday, January 28th, 2025, at approximately 11:21 a.m., officers were dispatched to a theft call for service at Walmart in Harris County, Texas. The officer made contact with loss prevention, the complainant, who stated that she viewed the defendant enter the business, steal property from within without the owner's consent. They detained the defendant via hand restraints and placed her in the back seat of their assigned fully marked patrol vehicle. The defendant was identified by her name and date of birth and Texas driver's license number. They discovered that she did not have any outstanding warrants or prior theft convictions. The complainant stated that on January 28th, 2025, at approximately 10:57 a.m., they saw via live security camera the defendant enter the business and place multiple unpaid merchandise inside the Walmart shopping cart. The defendant proceeded to the self-checkout services and placed the items in the baggage area without scanning them. The defendant scanned the items with barcodes from other items that were priced less than the items in hand. The complainant stated that the defendant passed all points of sale without purchasing the concealed merchandise, and then she, along with the other asset protection employees, stopped the defendant, and also stolen merchandise was recovered. The total value was $115.74. Complainant says she does want to pursue charges, and then it just gives a list of the merchandise that was.
All right, so I'll find probable cause exists then.
Okay.
Okay. Keep 1 second. Now, Zoom, Jesse?
No, it's unlocked.
Okay.
That's your nice story. Stuff.
What's up, buddy?
What's up, dude? How are you? Great.
I've got 6 years ago.
So what'd you find?
So let's go.
That's what you said. Okay, cool.
And you're done with that.
Bro, Russell?
Never solved it.
How big up your work?
So, I mean,
I didn't think
Jeff, what's the homeless shelter right here by the church?
Star Hope?
Is it? Is there another one? Is Life House one? No. Star Hope.
Well, hold on, I'll Google it. What's it called? Or where is it?
I'm just looking for downtown homeless shelter because I can't find a car.
I don't know.
Mine is 6. What's the problem? I was looking for it.
There's the Beacon, which is on 1212 Prairie.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Joe.
There's one on 2015 Congress called Search Homeless.
Yeah, right. That's the same. Good, like, personality.
That's the 3 that are
Okay. You can put it through, friends.
closest here.
Okay. Stay.
Very good, please.
I can't find.
Good morning, Mr. Frosto. Mr. Frosto, you're charged with possession of a controlled substance. Is it just one case, Will?
Yes, sir.
You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You guys have worked out an agreement where they're offering you 3 days in jail, credit for the 1 day that you've done. You need to understand that this charge will go on your record. It's going to be there forever. From now on, you're facing a minimum of 90 days in jail. Do you understand? You give up a lot of rights by entering into this agreement. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, there's no changing it. This is what you want to do. How do you plead to the offense, sir?
Yes.
I'll find you guilty. I'll send you to the agreement. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, Judge.
Of course. On all appointed cases, check.
That's it. Anyone?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go further. I am.
Hey,
Mr. Sanders.
I put him on the docket for tomorrow. He's in felony court today, so you'll be here tomorrow, right?
Yes, sir.
So we can address, because he has a BVR, tested positive for PCP and cocaine. And I don't know if that's what got him in for the felony case, but I guess we'll find out tomorrow.
Possession.
Yeah.
Crack. Powder and crack. Powder and crack. Oh, careful.
Sorry. We'll just see. What's that there?
Did it come off? I think my pants caught on the tape.
Oh, I think it's maybe this.
Maybe that. I don't know.
That seems safe.
The Colorado.
I just see that he's in custody
Correct.
for the filming court.
Right.
Okay.
So this is just.
No, it's like run down on him. He's got the fighting.
I think so.
We got the offer on it, and we want to have the offer for this. And counter is the 90 bits. So if there is office.
I just
It's so old and that one, but the file needs to be, he said they're okay, so. Okay, all right.
Hi, Shreya.
Okay, Judge.
Ready?
Yes.
All right, so just a heads up. We have Mr. Powell on docket, who was found incompetent. And I am working with Brad Morse to see what else we can do, because the state's going to dismiss it. Since on Class B misdemeanors, we can't restore competency. It's just a matter of the state's not going to want to go for it. But I'm going to nonetheless try to find some resources. So I think it's crazy that we're just like, oh, you didn't do that serious of a crime. Let's wait till you like hurt
Let us
someone.
upstairs get more resources than we do.
Yeah, and on a B, they don't have enough time to restore the competency. So it's like, I don't know. So,
The Senate.
well, here's the thing is once Brad comes, do jail reentry and dismiss him with instructions. So we're just sort of waiting on that. But that's about as far as we can go on that. So just a heads up on Powell, seeing that one was a little odd. The next case, Judge Duhaley D. Do you want to track felony? It's the same transaction. It's penitentiary time.
Sure.
So I'm like, we can set up a trial or track, whichever you prefer. Okay, we'll track it. Next case, Judge Robinson.
Wait a second. Is
Sorry?
there an offer on the felony case, McKinsey?
5 TDC in the 90 days down here. Yes.
Did they count? Do you know what the next setting is? Did they counter?
The next setting is on February 20th, 2025. There's no
Fine,
case
isn't it?
notes on the phone. There aren't any case notes on the phone, just previously.
You said for the day after, you know?
Okay. And then I got Sydney Robinson
Okay.
on his assault charge. The fugitive case is Fugard, so he's somewhere in Colorado.
Has he kept up with you?
Oh, he's been in jail. So he's in jail somewhere. So what would you like to do?
Do we know that for sure? We don't really know that for sure, you know? Right. So I guess, did you have a good contact for him?
Not him, but his mother.
Do this. So I'm going to SFBF for 1 week. See if you can track him down, figure out what's going on. I'm okay with waiving as long as you have good contact for him. But if
Okay.
he's AWOL, I'm not down with it, you know?
No worries, I'll reset it for a week to just sort of.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
For sure. Okay. Thanks, Shreya.
Judge, on that one, bond conditions were already done. Like, because
He has a fugitive case, so they sent him back to, you said Colorado? Shreya?
Yes.
But we don't know what happened when he get back. Is he still in jail in Colorado? Did they let him out? He was supposed to stay in contact with Shreya, so we don't know. That's why she's going to reach out to the family. Yeah, SFBF 1 week, I guess. You ready, Eddie?
Yes, sir.
Hey. How are you, man?
Good, how are you doing, Judge? Your Honor, I have Raul Aguirre on your docket. He's here in the gallery.
He's out.
Yes, sir, he bonded out. Some very high bonds upstairs. He was able to post those bonds, and he's here, Judge.
I gotta say, very few people on one hand, how I can see that they're out with as many cases as.
Yes, sir.
Let me tell you that you are extremely lucky to even be out with as many cases that you have. So what conditions have they imposed upstairs that?
Essentially, it's a total home confinement. He can't even come to my office, Judge, unless I file a motion beforehand. So we were in felony court, I think it was before yesterday. So it's set in March, Judge, for we have asked for the state to disclose a confidential informant that's associated with some of the felony cases. So it's set for a hearing. As far as the case here, Judge, state's offered, I think it was 90 days in Harris County Jail. We're not inclined to accept that offer. I know the case is getting old. So.
I'll give you another setting,
Okay.
you know, give you another normal setting, like 30 something days.
Yeah.
Let me know what you want to do when we come back. If he doesn't want to take anything, I guess at that point we can set it, you know.
Sure.
It's 180 now. Those cases upstairs are going to take, who knows how long to resolve. So normally I'm okay with tracking for some, but he's got 6 cases upstairs and that's going to take a really long time, I would imagine.
Yes,
So,
sir.
all right, I'm going to give you 30 days. You need to get with them to go through everything. When you come back next time, we need to make a decision. You either accept the plea bargain from the state or I'm going to set your case for trial. All right? Okay, guys, please. Thanks. No contact with the complaining witness. And is the complaining witness on our assault any complaining witness in the felony case?
It's a different person, Judge, and he has no contact.
Okay, so that's the only thing we're going to do is just no contact and no weapons.
There's
That's
no
it.
problem with that.
what's the last name?
Aguirre, first on the docket today.
I was trying to.
Do you mind buying that, Mackenzie?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. So state's bond conditions, you're not to have contact with the complaining witness and no weapons. That's it for us. Okay?
We're at 180, so are we doing a regular set?
Yeah, one regular reset. They got to come back, clear trial next setting.
All right.
Okay. All of the trial, please. Here, or we do. She's not. Oh, yes. It's a problem. There's some issues. And it's said on the trial. Not first.
Oh, no, we were going to that. Let's see. Let's see.
So what happened was pretty good.
Yeah.
It's good.
Oh. So this is. It's kind of in the one. It's the study of the door. So I know what I'm saying. I don't see it. So we're going to try. And my, then I'm like, one.
So just have a seat, we're gonna call corruption. Do we have anybody else? I'll give it to them.
Hi, son. How are you?
I'm very well.
Good, good. I sent you an email on a BVR, by the way. About an hour ago. There's a BVR that you have, one of your clients. I don't remember who.
Okay.
I think we put it on for next week or something like that. So if you have a problem, just let me know.
I know that's what. No, she can think that's really. Yeah, right. Maybe about the second. She made about the second one too. What's that? The other side, she is the. Yes. Let me talk to you.
Hey, Judge, on page 10,
Yeah.
at Surreal, is that 163, it's still missing discoveries?
Whoa. Nope. Great state of Texas. You mind helping me out, please?
They're talking about some sort of, I'll say, it's never judge, but I'm not really sure. I haven't talked to him.
It's ITORL. Lots case. Discovery outstanding. It's nearly 170 days old. What's the word, Thunderbird?
What are we listening specifically again?
Oh, no,
You tell me.
tell me something about some sort of, institution of some sort.
Okay.
Yeah, I would talk about that. But I've not talked to them, so I don't know.
Yeah, we have something about, there's not a contact number on file. We mailed restitution information to the address. It was found in the DIMS. We have a time served offer on there.
Is there any discovery that's outstanding though?
Just the restitution center issue, but we have everything else, Your Honor.
So you don't have the restitution amount.
No, they're not responding to us to give us that information, is what it seems like.
So let's set it for 2 weeks, right? By then it's 180. If you don't have the restitution, then it's, they don't want to be found, you know?
You do.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
There's like a division where they call them to and help with restitution, but we can make sure that we go. So. Did you find them? Yeah. Oh, we did. That's right. I was thinking of more than enough. So let's see what I can do for that. Yes, she still has it. It's the same transaction, so we have to do this. Yes. And then did the 6 months.
Judge,
Do you want to?
is Shipley on here?
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
Yeah. You did do that. Oh, why?
Chablis.
Good morning, Judge. I'm here on, these two cases were on the fugitive docket from yesterday, Kevin Hunter and Jonathan Hernandez. The state had asked for some, Tom, I don't know if they made it up yet. I think.
They're here. They're coming.
Okay. Oh, so for Kevin Hunter, Judge, he is wanted out of the state of Tennessee. He is asking for you to consider a bond. He wants to post bond. He has a local case. He wants to post bond here and go to Tennessee and handle it himself. It was brought to my attention this morning that he may be wanted also out of the state of North Carolina. But he's also asking to appear before you. He said he has not appeared before any judge, and I just wanted to make sure that
Hold on. Do you want me to bring both of them out, Chablis?
Yes.
Okay, so Hunter, and then who's the other one?
Jonathan Hernandez.
Thanks. All right, they're coming out, okay? Greg.
Hey, Judge, how are you?
Hey, bud, what's new, man?
Waited in a line to get in the parking garage and now driving circles in the parking garage.
Okay, be safe, please. No FSGIs, man.
So I have 2 cases. First one is Vanessa Gonzalez.
Okay.
And everything's in. Well, not everything's in. As far as some of the videos are in, but there's not a rip call. And it looks like there still needs to be some body-worn cameras.
I attempted a rip call, no answer yesterday.
Okay. So it's 140. It's getting up there. It's not up there yet, but is that the last thing we're waiting on?
We're waiting on the rip call as well as body worn camera.
Whoa.
Yeah.
140, that's no good.
Right.
So let's do this. Subpoena the officer to come in 2 weeks. He's got to provide everything.
Okay.
If he's not here, or if he provides everything, he doesn't have to show. But if he doesn't, it's got to be here.
Okay.
Yada, yada.
I'll do, Judge.
And then.
Okay, who else?
And then my next one, Judge, is Alicia Williams.
Okay.
I don't know if there's a wreck on it.
Page 21.
There's no offer on the case yet, Judge, but we can make sure to get an offer on it.
Yeah, it's 76 days. It's really young, Greg. I'll have them put an offer on it. But you still want just a reset on both? Well,
Yeah, I
2
want a
weeks on the
reset.
first one, and then we can give you a normal reset on the other one, huh?
Yeah, that's fine. Whatever.
Hey, counsel,
Whatever.
I just released the offense report to you on that case as well.
Okay, cool. I appreciate it. It looks like that's all I have. I have another one, but I believe that's ERD. So.
So for 2 weeks, Judge, how's February 13th?
That's good.
All right, and a regular reset on the other one, March 4 through the 6th.
Can I do the 6th?
6?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Are we done?
That's it. Thank
All
you.
right, happy trails.
Yeah, I just found a spot finally. Thanks.
All right. All right, Shibli, you ready? All right, good morning, gentlemen. Let's see. So you must remind me the names again. One's
Kevin Hunter and Jonathan Hernandez.
Right, obviously, right. All right, so guys, both of you are wanted from other jurisdictions. Both of you are asking me to set bonds on your cases. I don't know anything about you, but I have to get to know you within the next 15 minutes to see who you are, whether you're a danger to my community, and most importantly, whether you're actually going to go back if we set you a bond. I don't know. Let me find out about you and we'll see whether we're going to set you a bond or not. Okay, so Mr. Hunter.
Yes, sir.
You were wanted out of 2 different jurisdictions. Tell me about it, please.
He's wanted out of the state of Tennessee, Your Honor. The first case is a computer offense between $60,000 and $250,000. The warrant was issued December of 2023. The other charge out of Tennessee, Your Honor, is a financial exploitation of the elderly or a vulnerable person. I don't have bond issue for that, but it was also issued December 2023. He's got a local case for theft between $150,000 and $300,000 out of the 337th with a $100,000 bond. The next setting is March 11th of this year.
And I see that this is another elderly case as well, huh?
Yes, sir.
What other prior history does he have?
His criminal history, Your Honor, consists of mostly misdemeanors, 3 DWIs out of Orange and Jefferson, and an obstruction and a theft, misdemeanor theft.
Okay. I don't know, you've got a lot of baggage and you've not made bond on the felony case, so.
And there's a North Carolina hold as well, Judge.
Oh, he's wanted out of.
Yes, sir. And that is for obtaining property under false pretenses and.
Hopscotch with the states, man.
Elderly.
Yeah, not going to happen. Sorry, my friend, but.
Street judge?
No, don't. So you've got a lawyer. I'll let you talk to the lawyer. The problem is that anything you say, they can use it against you. So it's just, here's not the forum to fight the case. The only thing I got to understand, you got to realize is that you're wanted out of multiple states, multiple jurisdictions. And so it scares me to give you a bond because are you going to actually go back? So that's one. Okay, and who's the other gentleman that we have?
Jonathan Hernandez, Your Honor.
Okay, tell me about Mr. Hernandez.
Mr. Hernandez, Your Honor, is wanted out of Orange County, California for the charge of oral copulation of a person, sexual battery, and attempted sexual battery. He's on a $50,000 bond. That warrant was issued in January of this year. He has no active cases here locally. And I don't believe he's got criminal history.
What is it, states? What's your position?
Your Honor, I'm opposed to the bond due to the nature of the offenses there in California. They're of a sexual nature. I just don't know that Mr. Hernandez is a good candidate for a bond at this time.
Do you know if there's anything that carries a life sentence?
I don't believe it carries a life sentence.
Chablis?
Yes, Judge. From my understanding, my client does not know anything about these charges. I brought this to his attention on yesterday. He would like an opportunity. He does not have any local cases. He would like an opportunity to go to California and set a bond or turn himself in, as opposed to waiting the 14 days. He's ready to get on with his life. He's asking if the court would consider setting him a bond.
Did you have anything else you want to add?
There was, I misspoke earlier, Your Honor, there was a misdemeanor DWI, but it was dismissed.
Right, I saw that. How old are these cases over there? Do we know? Were they 2Bs? Did he have knowledge that these were open and he took flight? Mr. Hernandez, I want you to understand one thing. If I do set you a bond, it needs to be sufficiently high that you take us seriously and that you're actually going to go back. I don't know yet if I'm going to set you, but if I do, it's going to be substantial, somewhere in the neighborhood of 5 digits, so that you understand. And if I set you a bond and you make that bond, we give you 2 weeks from the date of your release to go turn yourself into the jurisdiction that you're wanted from. I'm going to tell you now, I don't play games. So if you make bond and you take off, then I will issue a nationwide warrant for your arrest. I will set your bond at 0, and it's not going to happen again. Once I do get you, this time I will hold you until California comes and gets you. Do you understand?
I have no knowledge that he was aware of the charge, Your Honor.
Do you know when were they filed? Amy, when were the charges filed? Was it recent?
I don't know the issue for them.
I only have the issue date of the warrant, Your Honor, which is
When was that?
January 3rd of this year.
The bond set in California is 50?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. If you want, has he already waived?
Yes, Judge, he waived on yesterday. In the event that you didn't show up today, I just didn't want him to sit there and not have any time
Right.
counting.
So I'll cut it in half, Chablis. I'll cut it at 25. Okay.
Yes, Judge.
You need to understand also one more thing is that I'll set your bond at 25,000. Okay. If you want to make that bond, you have to withdraw your formal waiver. Once you withdraw that waiver, you lose all the credit that you've built up as far as the 14 days for the demanding jurisdiction to come get you. So what I can do is I can put you in back, let you speak to your lawyer to see if that's something that you want to do. If you need time, we can also do that as well. I mean, nothing has to happen fast. But once you withdraw that waiver, you lose all that credit. So I'd hate for you to do that if you're unable to make the bond. So what we can do, I'll put you in back, give your contact information for your family to Chablis. She can reach out to them to see if that's something that you guys can do. I don't want you to just withdraw it without knowing and then you lose all that credit. That sucks, you know? All right. Okay. So I'll put him back, Chablis. Just give us a ring and then you guys let me know what you guys want to do.
Yes,
Okay.
Judge.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Please. Max.
No. Speaking of Ms. Siegler, a little bit about Ms. Bennett, who sat next week, the federal case.
Show up today?
She sat on Tuesday, but we didn't want to like. Okay, so we did do blood discovery. We got it back. I think it was on Friday. I'm supposed to meet with her, as I told you yesterday, to see about, we are going to trial if she wants to hire an expert to review all the blood discovery and all that. We're supposed to meet with her on we're figuring it out, but right now it looks like Monday, and see what she wants to do on that. So I'll probably be fine.
What did the blood come back in?
I don't have it. Yeah, pulled up still. What's the case? Who is it? It's the case next week. Okay.
I have the one, it is 0.254.
Yeah. I mean, she was going to plead. That was this whole thing. She was going to plead, and now, I don't know that she's not going to. Partly because.
I mean, if you want till Tuesday, I can roll you till Tuesday. You speak with her on Mondays.
Well, we're set on Tuesday. I mean, we're set for trial on Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, I'm kind of just giving the heads up that I'm going to file a continuance.
Why?
Well, so we got the blood discovery back, and so she doesn't want to pursue the trial. We need to hire an expert. So it's going to come testify about it.
I mean,
the problem is she's running probation because she's already pleaded on the federal case. So she already doesn't have, I mean, Was like made it direct? Pardon? I know. I'm not gonna get us to that other thing.
Can you not, wait. Why are you saying she's not probation eligible?
I mean, obviously not. On the probation form, she'd have, on the election for punishment, she'd have to say that she has been convicted of a federal offense.
So?
I mean, it's up to the court.
Is that something that she would be interested in now? I mean,
She can't finish it because she's going to federal, I mean, additionally, she's going to federal prison this year.
are you 100% that she's going to prison?
It is, the DWI is a matter of the difference in like a year's it's at least 6 months additional to DWI, if not about a year additional because of the DWI. But she's going, it's just sentencing in May and then she'll have to turn in at some point, but it's a minimum year.
If you please raise your right hand.
I explained to her, she was like, what about basically PTI? And I'm like, well, you can't finish it. You're going to go into.
Is this a first or is this a second?
First.
Well, we do time serves on first.
She was going to take it. That's what this whole deal has been. And then she messages me and says, hey, my lawyer's saying I'm going to do more.
I can't, Max, I can't curry favor by holding the case. That would be me interjecting myself.
I already know we're not going to get to that far out, and that's not my intention. It's really, if she ends up wanting to go to this trial, I have to be prepared correctly.
So let's do this. Talk to her.
Yeah.
Have her come in Tuesday, and then if she still wants to go, I mean, I only grant one continuance.
Yes, no, I understand.
I'm not, and it's going to be 30 days. So
I understand. Okay, I knew we weren't going to get to the point of she does her thing in May and then we do. I knew that. Yes, no, I know.
Okay, so we'll see you Tuesday.
Yes, sir. Yes,
okay, thanks, Max. Hi, Council. Come on. Good morning.
Approaching on a in custody matter, Judge.
Okay.
In GU. This is our first appearance on this matter. We've been appointed this morning. Seems as though there's a balance.
We have a hard time getting a hold of Mr. Nguyen. We give him a bond, he doesn't come back. And it's every single time. If you look at the criminal history, since, he had 3 cases last year. On all of them, I have him set at like 10,004 because every time we give him one, he just never comes back. So now we've got both cases set at 5,002 because we've given him already 2 PR bonds. He doesn't come back. I don't know what the deal is. He just doesn't come back. So I can't possibly give him a PR bond because he never comes. He never comes on his own. The only time we see him is because he gets picked up for a new case.
I understand, Your Honor. We informed us when he is homeless. Still contact is a little difficult. Let me step back and approach the state, see if it's something that.
I'm sure that there's something we can work out. Okay. You've got to understand that if I give him a PR bond now, he's going to ghost us again. I'm going to see him back in 60 days. Bond's going to be at 7503. And then, it just, sorry.
Let me speak to the state, see if it's something that.
Whatever you need.
If not, well, thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Of course.
Have Mr. Katab, Khatab, for a plea, Judge.
Okay, you ready?
Yes, sir. Do I call him up, Judge? Yes. Okay.
You don't need a translator, do you? You don't need a translator. Good morning, Mr. Katab. Sir, you're charged with assault of a family member. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You guys have worked out an agreement where they're offering you a 2-year deferred adjudication. What this is a type of probation that if you complete successfully, you do not end up with a conviction on your record. This is extremely important because a conviction like this can really hose you for the rest of your life. What you need to understand, though, is that there's still an affirmative finding of family violence, meaning that you pick up another case like this, you can be very well facing a 3rd-degree felony next time, a minimum of 2 years in prison, a maximum of 10 years in prison. And it doesn't have to be a knockout, just brawl. All you need to do is squeeze someone's arm enough to where it hurts, and then you're looking at 2 to 10 in the penitentiary. Do you understand?
Understand, sir.
You give up a lot of rights by entering this agreement. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. So once you accept this agreement, we enter into a contract now. There's no turning around. You're stuck with us until you complete it or if it gets revoked. Now, if you do something to violate this probation, like you pick up a new case, test positive for drugs or alcohol, don't do your classes on time, I'm going to issue a warrant for your arrest, put you in jail, bring you back out, and we're going to have a hearing to see whether you violated it. And if you did, you're looking at an entire year in jail. Do you understand?
I understand.
For you to complete this successfully, you must do a BIP class, which is a batter's intervention prevention program. That is an 18-week class that you must attend once a week for 18 weeks. You must also do a 4-hour anger management class. You must do a TRAS, which is an evaluation to see what other conditions you may need. If they assess other conditions, you must fulfill them. No drugs, alcohol, random testing. No threatening, harassing, abusive contact with Catherine Alvarez and Paella Alvarez. Also, no weapons as well. I'll make you a deal, Mr. Katan. If you do really well, if you're nice to everybody, you get your stuff done quick, I'll take you off in half the time. You could be done with this thing in a year if you get everything done, don't test positive, and most of all, just be nice to everybody. It's not hard. You get upset, someone pisses you off, walk away, find another release. Because, well, time will tell. Actions speak louder than words. Everybody tells me that. You know, really. How do you plead to the offense? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty, sir.
I'm not going to find you guilty. I will withhold that for 2 years. But like I said, get it done quick. We'll take you off quick. What do you do for a living?
Right now, I'm not able to work because I had this open 2 cases managing Airbnb.
Is there another case that's getting dismissed as a result?
There's 2 felonies that are being dismissed, Your Honor.
Wow. You also need to realize this is that there's only so many times in life that DAs are going to also help you out, because that is a hell of a deal that they're doing now. I mean, you work some kind of magic. They're going to dismiss an aggravated assault and an injury to a child. You're pleading to this. That is a hell of a deal. Things like this don't happen all the time. So if it continues to happen, get ready. Do you understand?
Understand, sir.
All right, sir. Good luck to you. We'll have you see the.
If I may, Your Honor, the district attorney upstairs and felony set conditions on this case, and regarding the bid, they appear online instead of person.
As long as it's the regular BIP, then I'm okay with it. Yeah, but I mean, that tells me something.
Yes, sir.
Right, all these cases. So, all right, I'm okay with that online, but it's.
Yes, sir.
All right, good luck to you, sir. Yes, sir. Thanks.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Hatter. Hey, Happy New Year.
You know what sign you are?
Yeah, I think Tiger. Me? I think Tiger.
Not pointed. Not sure. It's okay, we'll leave for Tiger from now.
Hold on.
It's all right, Your Honor. Not over worry.
No. Damn, I'm a pig. Close. Oh, can you do it? Way far. God damn it.
Honor, I'm here for Yaxtal, last name is White.
Okay.
CAL. He's 19 years old. Because of the freeze and all that stuff, just things fell through the crack. I was supposed to submit him a PTI application. It's 184 days old, so it's like 4 days over the.
You haven't done that yet.
So the thing is, I spoke with the prosecutor and now they're wanting me to do a mitigation packet because even though his BAC was 0.14, which is below the threshold 0.15, there was no accident, but they're saying because of night.
Okay. So I'm okay with it. We'll give you a couple weeks, 2 weeks. Are you okay with 2 weeks?
If you can do 3, Your Honor, just to be sure I can submit all this, because they're insisting on a mitigation packet now.
Okay, 3 weeks, but if it's not done, he's got to be here, and then I'm going to bring him day for day till it gets done.
Understood, Your Honor.
Okay.
Have a great day.
Hey, Vic?
Yes.
On page 22, they just told him that he needs some mitigation packets, so we're going to give him 3 weeks. If it's not done, it's got to be here.
I didn't know that they needed one if he's under.
It's okay, don't worry about it. You're good. You too.
Okay.
If you want to call up Aguirre, hey, Stan, sign the bond commission.
Bro, here? Thank you.
Just randomly say that also under the that was me. Here to do it, and I was in the meetings job, and the listen to their that's class. That's what they call it, because it's not like the members. Just seeing it close to home, that's one of this one is just the she's really just waiting for you.
It's either just like the last.
Morning, Judge. How are you, sir?
Did you get my email? So Ms. Hill is waived today, so I was going to put her on for next week.
I was actually here to talk to you about that.
Okay, tell me.
So they called me yesterday to take her, take her dress. I think she thought they closed at 5. She showed up at 4:30, 4:38. That's when she called. She said they closed at 4:30. I said, go back this morning. She's actually there right now.
Oh, okay, great.
So if we can.
Perfect. If she's negative, then we'll just continue. Money, absolutely. And so, yes, yes. I don't understand why they got to do that. It's just silly. Yes, Mo, for sure. And then negative, whatever you want.
Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you, Judge.
Hey, Vic, so on Hill, she's going to test right now.
It's gonna test today?
Right now, yeah.
Oh, she did?
She's at the facility. She ended up working.
So if negative, then whatever Mo wants. Yeah.
Thank you, Judge.
Absolutely. No, thank you for being proactive.
Yeah.
Hey, Mo, what about the mitigation plan? Awesome. It's in the journal. Okay, I made the appointment, so I saw she checked in. I don't think they were going to let her, but if you want to tell her to check them again, they gave her any trouble, you can tell her that, to tell her not to do this. Yeah. And I can. I think it's good. They were quick with those today. That's good. Yeah, yeah. I know, I hate when that happens. You know, might not be able to. Yeah. I'm talking to Stuart. Did you see the red? So I wasn't on it. We'll try and make the best of it. Something with you. Something bad. It was just
Good morning, Judge. Mr. Day wanted to reapproach about Kevin Hernandez.
Tell me what you got.
And Jonathan, Mr. Day wanted to reapproach about Jonathan Hernandez. He wants to withdraw his waiver so that his family can make the bond on his case.
If Day wants to approach?
That's what I got an email saying to jump back on Zoom. And then for Kevin, I don't know. And Judge, for Kevin Hunter, Judge, he is asking to come back tomorrow for you to reconsider, but I don't believe that that is the case. He's indicated that he has a lawyer in Tennessee that is on standby, ready to assist him with the case in Tennessee if you would set him a bond. He doesn't care how high it is. He's just asking for you to set him a bond.
What about the case in North Carolina?
I don't know anything about the case in North Carolina.
Well, they
Judge.
said that, didn't you say that, Amy, there's a hold in North Carolina, or he's wanted out of North Carolina as well?
I believe that's what Nicole said. Did come up. I actually can't make it right now, so.
I gotta wait for Day to come up.
Okay.
Also, we give guidance on how to do it.
Chablis, I'm guessing that Jay's going to be strongly opposed to the bond May
No,
set.
it says that he's coming up for the withdrawal part, as I missed the judge already making his bond decision. So I'm really not too sure.
That's my guess. My guess is that he's opposed to the bond being set on that Hernandez case. Oh, hi, Josh. Come on up.
I had Vincent Rodriguez on docket and he did not appear, Judge.
How come?
I lost contact with him. The number is disconnected.
Oh, isn't he in jail?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, this is a different one. Okay, so, this is an old case. Okay, so I'm gonna set it at 5,001. Yeah, and then just, you want to withdraw or do you want to stay on?
I'll stay for now.
Okay, all right, just let us know. Okay. You saw that? On Rodriguez? Yeah, 5,001.
Oh, okay.
On Vincent Rodriguez.
That's right.
Mr. Broussard.
Sure.
Hey.
Quick question.
Shoot.
Judge, I'm here this morning from Jose at his office.
Okay.
Steps we in the both cases. He's got some bond, next one. Yes. Some one, I guess, need to be addressed.
Is he in jail or he's in custody? I didn't realize that, sorry.
And to my knowledge, Judge, felony is planning on filing an 11B upstairs.
That's the next stop from 179.
What would you like?
Well, my question is, I'm gonna go up to the 179 and see if that is accurate, because I haven't seen an 11B hit the system yet. I'd like to talk about his felony bond situation up there so I can have some more clarity on what.
Sure. Do you want to roll it to tomorrow?
Approach.
You want to roll it to tomorrow, the next day, or?
Possibly. I'm gonna go up there first, come right back down, but I already got a court date from your coordinator of February 18th, but.
Whatever you need, I'm happy to do, you know, you just want bond reductions upstairs, I guess, I'm assuming, right? Yeah, okay.
And see if they're gonna file an 11B, because like I said, it hadn't hit the system yet. I don't know if they're gonna do it or not, but I'd like to talk to you first, not speculate about it.
Whatever, we're in your hands. Okay. Whatever you need.
All right, thank you, Judge, appreciate it.
Okay, do you want to follow up just now? It's not just an interest later process. I would for
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure that's the right goals. This is my first. Sure. Well, so what are we about the call and to address the
Council for reset. Yes. Yo.
Are the state taking out?
Oh, so I'll wait on the results. Well, I do that. I'll be sure.
Hi, Shibley's here. Okay, Mr. Kim.
I think it's just to enter in the waiver. I think you've already ruled while I was.
I was going to set a bond at 25,000 on Hernandez.
That was after all the evidence was given to the court. So I didn't want to.
All I know is that there was an oral calculation,
Oh, that's different than the. Wait.
You're thinking about Mr. Hunter.
I'm not, yeah, Hunter I denied.
Oh, on Hernandez.
Hernandez, I
okay, sorry, I thought we were approaching, okay.
No, I guess I assumed that you were approaching on Hernandez.
And I am now, Judge. Yes, he's one out of California for oral copulation of a person, sexual battery, and attempted sexual battery. State would be opposed.
Typically, you're unopposed when there's a bond that's set in a demanding jurisdiction. Here, it's set at 50,000.
Typically, I do, but just with the nature of the offenses, obviously, I'd want to hear more about him being able to secure his return back to California because of the distance and the egregiousness of the offenses, his ability to secure the bail there and make the bail here. I'd want to know a little bit more about his flight risk and his ability to return.
The other thing I base it on was that it wasn't a new case. It's a new case, meaning that the warrants were literally issued just a couple days ago. So it's not like it's been languishing like in the other case since 2023, you know?
Yes, that is true. These are 2Bs, these aren't FTAs. And ultimately if I heard more, and it probably wouldn't persuade me to get to a point to agree to a bond, but not a low bond.
This is not a low bond.
And so, but part of that is, again, being able to hear more about the defendant having the ability to self-surrender and successfully make it back to California, whether by way of someone driving him there or if he has the funds, because making the $50,000 bond there and whatever the court puts in here, obviously that's a big consideration.
You want me to wait, essentially?
Well, I didn't know if counsel had anything already on hand.
Can you shed any light?
I called him in the back and he's indicated that his family is able to do so, which is why I requested the release of the waiver with regards to the him taking back the waiver that he signed on yesterday. He's saying that he can come back within 14 days. He's made full aware of that and that his family is able to come up with the funds.
Did they, second, you didn't get anything from the demanding jurisdiction, right?
No, that's all.
Okay. He has a DWI, that was dismissed.
You want me to bring them both back out so I can admonish them both?
Please, Judge.
And then I'll
bring them both back out, if you mind. So, Dave, on Hunter, he wanted to be rolled to tomorrow to see if he could reapproach to try to,
The $25,000 bond.
No. The other one where I denied.
You denied on?
I denied on Hunter.
I thought you said it was 25.
So Hernandez, Hunter is.
Oh, I conflated the two cases.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Then I'm good. I am unopposed to both of those. Rolling it over for the no bond, and if
No. I'm saying, but what sense is there in rolling it when?
Oh, I thought that was.
Yeah. If you want me to, Chablis, I will. Or we
No,
can't.
Judge, I would prefer that you talk to him today. What he was trying to tell you was that about the lawyer and that he already had that secured. And I explained to him that I don't believe that would make a difference because of the pending case in North Carolina as well as Tennessee. If you could admonish him and tell him that, then we may not have to come back tomorrow.
Understand that it don't matter whether you come back tomorrow, next week, 2 weeks, you have a lot of baggage. You've got this, you now have an open theft from an elderly of 150 to 300,000. You've got the same two cases in Tennessee. You also have a hold out of North Carolina. I'm not going to set you a bond. It's just way too much baggage. And you scare me, quite frankly, Don't say anything. It doesn't require. I get it that you have a lawyer over there. But the deal is this, is that if you truly do have a lawyer there and you're able to, somehow your lawyer is able to work where they release the holds over there, like you're able to post bond in North Carolina, that would release the hold here.
I didn't know about the case in North Carolina until just now. I didn't know anything about it.
Well,
so that came this morning, Judge. When I was talking with the state earlier, they said, FYI, that there's a pending hold in North Carolina. So when I spoke with Mr. Hunter on yesterday, neither one of us was aware of the North Carolina case.
And that's okay, but we're letting you know now that there's a lot there going on. And so if you have a lawyer and your lawyer is able to work Tennessee as such that they can release the holds, then that would release the holds here and you're able to post bond on your case here, and then you're out. But I don't feel comfortable giving you a bond knowing that you're wanted out of two different jurisdictions. What you're wanted for in one of those jurisdictions is the exact same case that you just picked up 3 days ago here.
It's the same people.
Well, I don't know.
It is. I have the documents.
I'm not here to litigate your case. I'm only here to give you a heads up that I don't feel comfortable giving you a bond. That's it. The more baggage you come here with, the higher. It's not going to happen. So wanted to bring you out to let you know whether you come back tomorrow, whether you come back next week, the answer is just not going to change. My primary concern is the protection of my community, and I'm going to do it at all cost. That's it. Now, Mr. Hernandez, you got to understand, I set your bond. I've cut it in half from the other case, but you have to understand that you are an inherent flight risk. So before I sign your waiver withdrawal, you need to understand that on fugitive cases, you're not going to get the 10% where you're going to have to pay $2,500 and you're going to get out. It's a fugitive case, so you are a flight risk. So you probably will have to pony up most, if not all, of the bond to be able to make bond in this case. Do you understand? Do you have the ability to get back to California once you get out? Okay, you have someone you can't get on a plane, you try to get on a plane, it's probably not going to go well. So you're going to secure some other kind of transport to get back to California. Yeah, sure. But understand that we only give you 2 weeks from the date of your release to do that. If we call in 2 weeks and nothing has happened, you've not turned yourself in, or you've not posted that $50,000 bond, I'm going to revoke this, set it at zero. All that money's gone, and you're going to be in here again, and I won't do this again. Do you understand? Okay. Day, did you have anything that you wanted to add?
No, I'm just drafting the reset for the defendant to sign. I got the withdrawal waiver from counsel, which I just printed out. Did you want defendant to come back out for admonishment for the signature?
No. That's why I'm letting him know now. That way we can take care of everything at one time. Chablis, is there anything that you wanted to add?
I just want Mr. Hernandez to know, so I've already signed the motion to withdraw the waiver of formal extradition. So that means that if your family doesn't make the bond for another 5 days, then you've essentially lost the 7 days. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
He withdrew 7 days ago?
No, I'm saying if he sits there for 5 days and he signed it on yesterday.
Right. So because you are going to withdraw this waiver, if you're not able to make that bond, you're going to have to waive again. And then you're going to be sitting for another 14 for California to come get you. You understand this? Okay. All right.
It's going to be reset to February 13th for Hernandez.
Do you need me to
Thank you. Sorry, one's for the court, one's for the.
You're sitting right here.
This is to judge. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, sorry. I thought I signed it. All right, guys. I wish you the best of luck. Good luck. Good luck.
Thank you. Yes, yes.
Partner, and they're good. The last one.
Day.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Hunter already waived, right?
Yes, Judge.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Is there any more?
I think that's it. Oh, there's one that is speaking about.
It's just a hall.
I'm not sure yet, but I'm not. I don't know. I'm ready for what? Okay, I love your.
An ambulance or something?
Okay,
the baby during all this
The parole isn't necessarily them giving her, it's just them determining what they're going to propose. Until they have the hearing to determine, because whatever the basis is, was it like, she smoked weed or she murdered that person. I don't know.
They do that without.
They can't, yeah.
You want to go through the list?
I don't know how the process goes there, but yes.
Page 5.
Well, I mean, it depends.
Sex for random judges of year.
2501.
Because between them, day before that was, something that they decided not to do. So that something like this.
Counsel, ready?
Approach on Mr. Wood.
Yes.
My bad.
So first we're gonna do a plea. We're gonna do a plea on the way.
So the whole, so that actually, they want that there's some proceeding reasons where they're not going to be anything. So.
Good morning, Mr. Nguyen.
Why for a plea?
Good morning.
Morning, sir.
Why don't you ever show up to court? If you show up to court, good things happen. We can give you whatever you need. You want a cell phone, tablet, food to eat, a place to stay? We can get all these services to you if you show up. You're charged with 2 cases. You're charged with theft. You're also charged with criminal trespass. You've worked out an agreement where they're offering you 7 days in jail, credit for the 7 days that you've done on the theft case. You need to understand that this now makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, your sixth theft case that will now end up in a conviction. You need to understand a third is usually they will file a felony on you. And I don't know why it's happened, but at some point you're going to get a rogue, or not a rogue, but you're going to get a prosecutor that hits you with a felony. And then you're looking at years instead of days. You understand? You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, you cannot change this. Do you understand? How do you plead to the offense of theft? Come back. If you pick up a criminal case, come to court. We will help you. All right. Good luck, sir. I'll find you guilty, sentence you to the agreement. Thank you, sir. All right. If it's enhanced, it'll be abandoned. Thank you. Thank you. I gotta
Yes, this was expected for us today. We travel to you. Assist you out because this is a jury litigation. Yeah, we have it 4 months before. Yeah. But it's like, and she is, I might have more than I think on board. I had I know she lives on the answer box. She's Daniel Cortez?
Which one?
She was here on the now that I don't know. She said the China
I'll make sure that people know like you're saying, because I think it's natural person suspect. If they were.
He's like,
That's I cigarette, I still can't. This is when you. That's true. They took one of the states, it wasn't unfair. And that's the, yeah.
So, I know they don't have cases at all, so you would have to reach out to. Yeah. Yes, yeah. So now it's holders, that's in with the steam, so
Oh, Mr. Cortez, sorry, thing like that.
Yeah.
Can we say that it's over? Yeah. You have a warrant or warrant? Ready? Ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, Hunter. How are you, man?
I'm good.
What's new?
Not too much. Same old, huh?
Did a plea?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rennick. Oh, is that him?
He's in custody.
Okay.
He's got to sign and stuff. How you doing, Judge? You said, how have you been? Good?
Good. Well, I was under the weather yesterday. Felt like just.
That was me like last week.
But today, good, you know. So we're going on one trespass, they're dismissing the other two?
The new, yeah, on the new trespass, dismissing the other two.
Got it.
Looks like they have.
Where's the alternative? You have some nice content. Oh, it was in police. I mean, it's very, probably get it, probably far up now. Not the door. Thank you. You're welcome.
Gracias.
No, it's just, Attorneys, the fine, but he's fine. Oh, I'm attorney for now. I don't know.
Next, if I can get you a right finger, remember that?
Sorry about yesterday. I felt like las pelotas, as they would say.
State for plea.
Morning, Mr. Brennick. You're charged with 2 counts of trespass. You're also charged with 1 count of interference in the duties of a public servant. You've worked out an agreement. They're offering you 15 days in jail with credit for the 5 days that you've done on one, and they're going to dismiss the other 2 cases. Is that how you understand it?
Yes.
You give up a lot of rights by entering into this agreement. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, this will go on your record. You have to understand from now on, you're facing a minimum of 90 days in jail for any new cases that you pick up. Do you understand?
Yes.
If you show up to court, good things happen. We can give you whatever you need. You want cell phone, tablet, food, a place to crash. If you come back, we can give it to you. If you don't come back, this is eternally what's going to happen. You pick up a new case, come back. All right, good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, Judge.
Page 12, the day set for arraignment fell to appear first time.
2501.
March.
We have two cases. Oh, counsel. I think we'll have to.
Hi, Joe, you made it.
John Paul might be trying to zoom on soon, just a heads up. He has one case. Yes.
Oh, JP.
Thank you.
Okay.
So you said over 1 hours?
Presidency anti-theft. Yes, so we'll reset to 42. But if a person gets to
Yeah, for sure.
The first one is 256. She just got placed on probation. She did TRS. She hasn't had any violations on her device since November, but the TRS recommended community residential. She's currently on a high-risk caseload and is doing IOP and SOP. So they're asking if you can use the residential at the station.
I think so.
Okay. So next two are expiration staffing. So their probation is about to expire and they still have stuff to do.
Okay.
So the first one is 242 0858. He's currently enrolled in a DWI intervention program and is not expected to complete it until March. He's on probation until March 17th, so they're just asking for a 2-month extension just to make sure he can get the certificate.
Okay.
No, that's one else.
And then this last one is 249-6906.
Yeah, that's why.
They're asking for a 4-month extension on this one. He's completed IOP, he's currently enrolled in SOP, but he also has to complete the victim impact panel and the DWI intervention.
He hadn't done it, and it's been a whole year. No, court admonishment. This is his third DWI.
Okay. I'll have to come on Friday.
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Are you feeling better?
Great. Thanks.
Judge, counsel's approaching for page 10.
Hi.
Ludlow?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Hey, what's up, Joe?
This is one where we needed an additional time in order for the client to complete the anger management class and community service hours. My understanding from the office was that he had gotten the flu and was ill. I think everybody's got it. I had it too, just got over it, but that was going around. But due to the age of the case, the coordinator wanted me to approach. I did discuss with the...
What has he done, if anything?
Well, we believe that he's got some of the community service hours. I don't have the complete 30. I think she told me today it's 30.
I just saw him here.
We have no proof of any.
He's here.
Service hours, but we do have him, he did the decision-making course.
Let me, I'll get an update for you so you know exactly what he's got, okay? Give me 1 minute.
That was land at Harvard's, right? Oh, no. So we said, oh, yeah.
I'm charging.
The more she's always kind of always call them. She said,
I had a drink, came from the bar.
oh,
And they're built as a team from the right bottom of the bells to I hit them smell like
yeah, and just it's not. But you know, so have the address and everything, and we also do one better. Yeah.
For about,
Yeah, everything.
for about to get to where.
I'm here in fall.
I'm back now. I'll see how I play now. And if you don't want to get them, once I get them, this is her husband. Her vehicle. That she had, that's the video.
Yeah, she's planning on.
Husband's spot.
Oh, yeah, so you said from that and thought.
So she can put it on that show that she practically doing practically right one. She no with all stairs. So at this point, it was not me outside the officer was already there's a part of the college, she don't speak to me.
I'm so big on this last.
This is husband have to and
the ones helping also. Yes, thanks.
Yeah. So then, when I look at the thing, so because it's an honestly, I'd say,
Where's it?
just have a right. You just switch out where you can compare.
Oh shit, where's that from?
It's in the console.
In the glove.
In the glove box. I mean, we're linked to them.
Oh, so now I'm gonna be is what you're saying. Okay, that was about 7 minutes away.
Down here, nothing somebody playing.
Yeah, there's nothing in the future, there's nothing with the. But it will go into the list and we'll have to use your application for the after side of it. But easily worked out, so.
But yeah, but if there's another way, it was addressable and messy.
I mean, I just had to use it.
I did my carry, I actually looking at it right now, and I think it's down. It wasn't a full 15
Yeah, you
minutes.
can talk to my home here, but yeah.
In fact, officer back to the room, I think we started HGN to school. He's doing HGN, he's testing HGN. Wow, my client's facial show lights
And this was a big accident, so it is multiple home sections.
What do you mean big accident?
The car accident.
That they stumbled upon.
The original, shop.
In Kansas. Right there.
Accident.
I took accidents. She got by it. She got by that. They cared and she said they were not also with them. Okay. So why did they change her? That's what's on. Near church.
She crossed over to the opposite side of the road. That's the reason. Okay. Yeah. Nobody was trying.
Almost the office, mine is. Okay, she says she's on phone. So like avoid the accident. Yes. Okay, well, that's very thorough. Okay, thank you. No, I know, and we have time to the march, so we'll get it.
Appreciate it.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you didn't, because we're not, I'm just not put it here.
If you want to go through any more?
Page 5, the Saki. So the state filed a motion to amend. Is that getting granted today? Right. I emailed counsel to swing by and he said for the reception. Secretary, he said he had a car accident or car trouble.
Okay.
So I asked if you could zoom on.
It's not a big deal. Just give it a reset. It's young.
Next one is, well, page 10, Hudlow, we're still waiting on counsel.
Is that the last case? Is that the last case, Hudlow?
No, that's what the court says, everything's in there. I emailed counsel to swing by to take care of Carrington is the attorney.
Yeah, I'm stepping in for her right now to her plea.
The plea is on court.
Okay, let's do it.
What's that? Sorry, what's that? Oh, yeah, first steps. So when you see the sheriff's or the most kind of living process, I just started information on the motion was wrong. It was wrong? Okay, I know she said she pre-filed that, let's see, and I don't know if that's a signature. But if you want to just go, yeah, just to start over. No worries. So yeah, one second. Do you want to put any signs tonight? Yes, please.
And the last one, Judge, is page 30. It's a jail case. So James Sims was attached to the old case for a long time. 184 days, and now, since you picked up a new case, James wants to talk to him, and he said he wants a Spanish attorney. So we just got that sorted out, and Bernardo is facing.
Okay, so, I mean, it just happened now. We can also, I guess roll it to tomorrow if need be,
Because council's gonna have to appropriate because of new law violation.
Once you're done with that motion, you can just sign it and then I'll comment on it. Thank you so much.
So there is no bond violation report for Sarah Castillo, or there is?
So there is, I just got a message about that. I think the first one she sent was an accident, but she just messaged me and said that it is a true violation.
Okay. So can she email us so that we can send an email with the BVR and all the information so that we can resend it to defense?
Did I try to remember?
Thank you so much. Was it like new? I was just about to print these out. I have it in my, which case was. So I filed.
It's different ages, honestly.
Right, yeah, I don't know about this one.
They were filed, like,
So what are we needing to do?
and then the information was signed up, right?
Okay.
I'm not sure who filed the motion, but they're,
I filed the motion on this one.
Oh, and you're just wanting us to verify?
No, I
That's
just need to.
corrections, so where is it get corrected?
Yeah.
Oh, duh, I understand.
Yeah.
How are we looking, Victoria?
Just please the last thing. Just please the last one.
Oh, nice.
Well, court says it's a on bond plea.
Yeah, that's what they're doing now.
Anya Broholm said she wants to plead Manera, who's in the.
And Natalie does?
But when's she coming?
So I called her, she said she's doing the plea in felony.
Oh, no, that's gonna take 2 hours.
And I told her that you're rolling out in 20 minutes. That was like 10 minutes ago. And she said she would email the state to get the plea paper started.
And we did it, and she was rolling her eyes, we were doing it. So,
Who was rolling her eyes?
when we didn't do it fast enough or something, but we did it, the plea paper.
Hey,
Because that's, sorry.
no, the other one, how much credit does he have? Yeah, I mean, I need that, yeah. On Mineta, how much credit does he have?
See, we can have a second word judge. So,
Oh, trust, because you're not allowed to.
was anything in terms of
Choose not to someone.
but its last name was Minera?
Yeah, Mineta.
I meant for the EID type, can you leave it blank? I always leave it blank.
You get it last second.
Just if you're unsure, then you're allowed, that's fine.
151 days
Yeah,
credit.
because he's since of last year.
Is this what makes this get the your street section? It's a business record, used in the course of business. And whenever you get a.
He's really been in jail that long? Holy moly.
Main medical records.
Did you see how much credit? Did you see how much credit Mineta has?
I'm not.
150 days.
Nice.
This is the only case that he has, and he's been sitting in custody for
I think
150.
it's because of the immigration.
Well, I know that, but I mean, it's never been taken care of.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, well, because I would like pass.
Yeah.
It's like restricted from not doing that. That's it, we can have it.
This is all of them responsible.
But what's your all of them?
Come up, Mr. Hudlow.
So, Chair. So you come in the outside?
Around, please.
No. Go out. Outside certificate. Oh, that's yes.
Okay. I'm looking at this.
They've been turned in, Your Honor. They're gonna.
Oh, all the community services done? Oh, okay, great. You can go ahead and take a seat, Mr. Hudlow. Yeah.
I have hard copies if you need a judge.
Same. He was enjoying it, that's nice.
Yes, yes.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, we don't have anything uploaded except for the. Who's involved here? This is making. I'm just saying what we have uploaded to the portal. But he has hard copies with him? All right, so let's scan those today and get them uploaded. Does he have the anger management and the? Oh, just sent them?
Yeah, just saying.
Oh,
Those out there, we said, well, we can read it. It's simple.
okay, so we've got the community service hours. We don't have the anger management.
Right, he says.
You missed my brownies.
See that with that too?
They're really good, Judge.
Okay.
I'll make them again. Don't worry.
They were good.
Thank you so much.
And I had one piece. I should have grabbed another one.
That's why I always make sure to walk around and make sure everybody gets one.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't get to, oh, I need to show you my Hello Kitty thing. There's just this stupid little, stuff animal like that, this she loves them. Oh. I thought she fell in my hair and my toes. Oh, super. I used to be really scared of the cows and I was like, oh, really? Because when I would go out in that, and then I had to like open the gates and get really big. I was like really little. And then I wanted, it's just their size that scared me. I feel like I'm gonna offend them. Yeah, it's wonderful. It's so cute and sad to eat them, yeah. I don't think I'm really like, oh, good for you. Also, because I split this. I have like a weird, I have back vision and sick. I was stuck on it for a couple. When my name is what? I was stuck at home for a couple. Oh. And I'm just so with oh my god. It's very bad now, but that's great. It's like really weird. We need to make a lot of money off the you like call beanie babies. Oh yeah, the babies. What was today? Sure. I'm so waiting on I can't wait to eat lunch. Me too. So great. We can do that.
Thing. Let's try to do Saturday interviews. Let's find out what night will be the least. Like the people who will not let's report that. Big ways.
No way. Where's the action?
Where you going? You're gonna go make a stop? Where did you come from, man?
And then it's making me blocked out. I haven't seen that. Let me see what she's done. We used to have a girl that helped us with subpoenas. This one, so this stuff, which was nice.
And the court still have it.
What?
He's in the court still have it. Where people help them out.
I don't think we have any to confirm that. The girls before said it was really only for it, they would not get legal, when I figured out. I do have the ear management.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
It's on the top of the sheet. It's right off of the sheet. So definitely. I was a very, very close to
All right, let me call the phone number real quick to confirm the community service. Energy can file this. Do we have this signed each and every contract? I've seen those. All I gotta do is sign them and I style these. Yeah.
She did verifying the.
Well, they, not a big deal, but we got a plea, get that done.
I guess because it was the other attorney helping her out, she wants to go over the plea with them. Because she took them out very often.
Who?
We only have
Vic, who?
Cortez.
Yeah,
Carrington had somebody else come to the plea.
right.
Yeah, so
She's talking to them, right? Yeah.
she took them out there.
It's because the information on the motion for community supervision was wrong. So we're making sure like he was playing to the correct things.
Oh.
Dismissal or huddle, you knock it back up, like you can yell dummy. Then you have to prevent it with the security or safety. She just submitted. Yeah, so wait a second. Thank you very much, appreciate it. I want to sit down and everything.
Is he gonna want a copy? Is that?
Yeah, I want to wait a copy.
Okay, so we get the copies like signed, I'll follow up to get.
Okay, thank you, appreciate that.
Yeah.
Well, Judge, so it's going to be dismissed.
Wonderful.
I'm just waiting, the client will get the dismissal. Thank you.
Got it. Thank you, Joe. Good job, Ms. Shudlow.
Thank
And then just make sure you change like from the games on all those for HN, so if you're it's not.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Oh, back in some GPs there, that's fine. Oh, I bet she was still with me, so you have to find herself with me. Yeah. Like the nurse, you're going to find purposes. Yeah. But the nerd, all that. Yeah, I don't know anything. Which guys consider even for a that's not your assistant, a dental assistant. Oh, sorry, I didn't know about it. Yes.
You guys mind grabbing them so we can get this plea done, please? They should be right out there on Cortez.
Yeah. Yeah, I always think that, but the also can, they're all mine. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Yeah. While I was getting them clean, like the dentist was on one side and this male assistant was on the other. And I thought at the time, like, oh, maybe it's just because I'm like nervous and I was tensed up. He was rubbing my shoulder just from like slowly. Were they numbing you or something? No. Because that happened one time when the other one was coming. Yeah, no, but he was like moving like the. And sounds like it's really. Yeah, that was a little. I didn't think much of it.
You don't need too many to make it, and it takes less than 30 minutes from start to finish. Start by seasoning any white flesh dish like Chilean sea bass with salt.
Did Bennett, the trial case Tuesday, get a continuance? I forgot what happened there. That's the defendant's name. What's the case number? Yeah, 1 second. I'm sorry. Do you have it? I feel like he was doing that, and I'm just trying to be sure. For getting things. Okay, that is 2-5. It's 2-5.
Seasoning any white flesh dish, Chilean sea bass with salt and Chinese cooking wine. Let that sit while you peel and thinly julienne ginger. Then cook scallions into 3-inch segments and thinly slice them.
2507.
Seasoning any white flesh dish like Chilean sea bass with salt and Chinese cooking wine. Let that sit while you
It just happened so fast, but I'm pretty sure.
So I didn't talk to him today. Okay. I think he's still on for 2-4.
But he's okay, and let's see. Judge, do you remember talking about the trial case Tuesday? Was he asking for a continuance? That's what he was talking to me about, and I couldn't hear when he was talking to me.
I think I was up there for it, Judge. What's up?
What defense lawyer was it?
Once, like, Maxine? Max.
Oh, Max.
Rather
Do you know what this is about?
the federal case, it's really.
So the deal is this, is that like, she has an open federal case that she picked up, she pled to it, and they're waiting for sentencing. Initially, they wanted to set it for trial, then try to continue, but we're not gonna do that until May, because it would be currying favor. So now he doesn't know if she wants to plead or whether she's gonna want to go to trial.
Okay.
And he's saying, according to what you guys have, that it's just not a good trial case, so.
But for him, yeah.
Right. So Monday or Tuesday, they're going to give us a decision whether they're going to file a continuance to get an expert for the blood and to go forward with trial or to plead.
Oh, so
I don't know.
we're still on for Tuesday then.
No, it's not going to get tried Tuesday.
Oh, okay, thank you. That was confusing though.
Don't prepare because it's either going to plea or they're going to file a continuance to get time for an expert.
Okay,
But I
right.
told them, when Tom was here, you get one and that's it. I'm not going to play this game where you just, no.
Okay, thank
Get
you.
30 days and then,
Okay, thank you. That was confusing.
so my feeling is that they're probably going to find someone to see if that's,
Raise your hand.
Okay.
you know.
Yeah. Some sort of felony offense in the state of Texas, namely aggravated assault with a deadly weapon in Texas, 2018. Okay. And that your question is just placed on probation? Yep. And that this is your signature right here? That you can approach. Thank you kindly. Here she goes. No, I'm gonna bet you can bring it up here. Yes. Yes.
Good morning, Mr. Cortez. Sir, you're charged with interference with the duties of a public servant. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You guys have worked out an agreement where they're offering you a 6-month deferred. A deferred is a type of probation that if you complete it successfully, you do not end up with a conviction on your record, but it's not dismissed. You cannot tell people it was dismissed. You did a probation, completed it successfully, and didn't end up with a conviction. For you to do that, though, you must complete a thinking for a change, no drugs, no alcohol, random testing, and 20 hours of community service. Is this how you understand the agreement? I will make you a deal. If you do well, if you're nice to everybody, get your classes done quick, I'll take you off in half the time. But that means that you got to get this class done. Tell me, which thinking for a change, because there's multiple ones, which thinking for a change did you guys want? This is on Cortez.
For a change.
So there's the long one, there's a short one. Essentially what it amounts to.
4 hours versus.
For a month.
Yeah, 16 weeks.
There's a 16-week one, and then there's the shorter one.
The shorter one is fine.
Okay. You give up a lot of rights by entering into this agreement. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal once you accept this agreement. There's no coming back from this. Is this what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to the offense? Guilty or not guilty?
Sure.
I'm not going to find you guilty. I will withhold that for 6 months, wait for you to get this done. What did you want me to do with this?
Address enhancement.
Is it true or untrue that you had a prior evading arrest? Back in 2014 out of County Court 3 in Galveston?
Yes, sir.
Okay, true to the enhancement. All right. Sir, we wish you the best of luck. If you ever have any issues, talk to, Shatoria, she can help you out. But if you take off, you pick up a new case, I'm going to issue a warrant for your arrest. I'm going to put you in jail. We're going to have a hearing to see if you violated this agreement. If you did, you're looking at 6 months in jail. You understand? Okay, guys, good luck. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. May we be excused?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
It's okay, you can CC. Okay, done?
Well, I'm here in advance of tomorrow. Tomorrow I have to be much done.
Have you been communicating with her via email?
She didn't respond to my email, so I called her.
So call one more time, see how long, But
Just tell her you're rolling out.
yeah,
So, I'm doing this way. With the submission of this. I was going to.
Okay.
Where the tariffs. You take care of it today. That's not another case like that for tomorrow. That's what I'm talking about.
all right, we are done.